Hey, what's going on, guys? You are listening to Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. I am your host, as always. It's Paul Motley here. Good evening. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night, and I want to talk to you a little bit about packaging, right? And I'm not talking about envelopes. I'm not talking about brown paper bags or sellotape or masking tape or packaging tape or anything like that. I'm talking about offers, right? And packaging your offers, right? So along this affiliate marketing journey, you are going to get the opportunity to make your own products, right? And we've spoken a little bit about this before. We've spoken about bonuses and all that sort of thing. So how do you package your own products? Well, there's two ways of looking at this. Now, I know some people go out there and really hit home. They go for high ticket offers, so they might have something which is like $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, and that's their leading offer, right? And that is what they do. That's what they have going on. That is their flagship. Whereas if you go to places like Munchite, where there's loads of offers going on all the time, loads of launches going on all the time, then a lot of those offers tend to be much more lower ticket on the front end, but then obviously build up through the funnel. So there's probably a lesson there, because I would say it's easier to get someone to spend $7 than it is to spend $2,000 or $5,000. But again, it depends on how big a problem it solves for them and how engaged they are in getting that problem solved, right? So, there's a couple of ways you can look at it and think, right, well, if you've got something on a low end, then you can get lots of people in. But if you're solving a big problem for someone, then obviously you can charge a lot more. And I think for most people that are just starting out, and this is kind of like where this podcast is aimed towards, it's not aimed towards those people which are ready to go and build a $5,000 product. It's more built towards people which are just getting started with affiliate marketing or having some success with affiliate marketing, and now you're starting to think about, maybe it's time I launch my own product, because you've gained so much knowledge, you've got some success, and you were able to implement that and teach that, right? And that is the way the world works. So you might as well get yourself plugged in and then start trying to produce your own products. Now, I'm listening to some training recently, and they're saying, or at least the suggestion was to get used to launching your own products once a month, right? Now, if you're using things like Warrior Plus or JVZoo, then you'll notice that they have, there's competitions on there. So you'll notice there are leaderboards, and a lot of the people on there, you start noticing the same names coming up over and over and over again. And the reason being for that is because it's kind of like they're all leveraging each other's groups, and they're all working towards their own launches and helping each other out with the launches as well, because ultimately everyone makes money if they work together. This is kind of like opening the lid for you, and this is, I don't think many people actually realize this, but there are a whole bunch of people out there which are not only affiliate marketers but product creators, all working almost hand in hand. I'm not talking about rigging the game here. I'm just talking about they are collaborating on a much larger scale than even I noticed before. And it kind of made sense now. And you think, okay, right, well, how do I sell my products if I don't really have an audience? Well, let's start off with the basics. You start selling other people's products. You become an affiliate, right? You put your knowledge and your skills, and you implement, and you put all that into action, and you start getting sales, and all of a sudden you start getting more access to the product creators. This has happened for me times. I sometimes get people email me now and saying, look, I've got something coming up, I'd love you to promote it, here's the product, and just give me access. Don't come and like, oh, can you buy this, or this is great, buy that. No, it starts working differently once you start getting success and people notice that. And you get what we call review access. So then you can obviously look through it, make sure it suits your market, make sure it's going to solve a problem for people, and it's not spammy or scammy or anything like that, and then you have the confidence to present it in front of your own audience. That's the integrity that I prefer to use, right? And that's why I'm all about. So you'll never get an email off me off something I haven't checked out properly. I'm talking from like A to Z, and made sure that it's a good fit and it solves a problem and it helps people. That's a fact. Right now, if you go into the show notes, sometimes you'll see a couple of links there, and these are all products and services that I either actively use myself or have made really good money using, and it's enhanced my business. That's why they're there, right? Because I know if I put something in there, then you have the opportunity to help yourself as well. Okay? Disclaimer, yep, there may be affiliate links, I may get a commission, but you will not pay any extra for that. The vendor pays me, right? The program creator pays me a commission. You pay exactly the same. So that's the disclaimer out there. And if it's your first time listening, then it's almost a broken record, but I do these every day. If you subscribe, you're not going to miss out. There's a whole bunch of episodes. I think we rely on 166, something crazy right now. I don't know what it is. But this is the point. So getting towards a point where you are starting creating your own products is a lot easier once you've started making other people money. Because then, if you're savvy and you're clever, you will make affiliate programs for your own products, so that when you go to launch, you can give access to other people. Say, can you check this out? Is it a good fit for your audience? Would you like to promote it? Here's what the commission rates are. Because I would always love to make 50% of a load of sales than 100% of next to no sales, right? And that's basic logic. And that has got to be something that you think of. And doing this sort of like cycle of doing it like once a month, this is the sort of thing that projects people from doing, $50, $60 a day, $100 a day, up to like $1,000 a day, $2,000, $5,000 a day. We're talking about, 5 or 6 figure months instead of 5 or 6 figure years. And this is what you can do to accelerate your own income. It just makes sense. You leverage other people's audiences. You can dream 100 that shit. And, we talked about how to do that before and how to get yourself in front of people, how to be the poster boy and all that sort of thing, right? Or girl, right? We'll put that in as well. Very important. But it's sometimes about how you package things. And that was the whole point of this episode itself, was packaging it up. So how do we package it up? Well, it's got to work on the front end. And when we're talking about Munchai, which is JVZoo and ClickBank and Warrior Plus, low ticket offers tend to win. Lots of sales. And then people get sold through their funnels, right? So it might only be $7 on the front end, but they might be able, the total value of the cart could be up to $500 or even $1,000 if someone bought everything. Do you see the logic there? It's a lot easier for people to click that yes button once they've already put their credit card details in, because they don't have to re-enter it each time. It's just a one-click upsell. If you've not heard that before, go Google it, but it's very, very, very basic. And I'm sure about 95% of the people listening right now do know what I'm talking about: one-click upsells, one-click downsells, and OTOs and all that sort of thing, right? So that's why we need a funnel. And that's how we actually put things together. And if you're not sure on how to actually put together a funnel or anything like that, or if you're totally unsure, then I'm just going to open the books and say, sure, contact me directly on Facebook if you need help with something like that. Hit me up, let me know, and I can put something together for you, not a problem. Got a bit of time on my hands at the moment, as you can tell. But anyway, this is how we sort of package offers up. And of course, the savvy people, the intelligent people, always make sure, even if they've got their own offer, you put something on the back end, which is also an affiliate program, which could pay you monthly. right? This is talking about the passive income side of things. So don't just think, I can sell people some information or a software product or something like that, and thanks very much, I took your money, bye-bye. No, have something that's going to help them long term through an affiliate offer if you haven't produced it yourself. Because it's a lot easier to create a monthly recurring product than you just put it into, you go and search out a decent offer which fits in with everything you've got in your funnel, and as long as that pays you monthly, then you're golden. And especially if you've got all these JVs helping you build this amazing launch as well, because then you're leveraging all their audience, and all their audience, there's a good chance they're buyers. They are buyers. I'm going to say that again. We talked about it yesterday on the podcast. If you haven't listened to that episode, go back and listen to it. Buyers lists are king, because they are, massively more likely to buy something again if they've already purchased. Freebie seekers, I would say 80% of the freebie seekers you get on your email list don't even have a credit card. They can't even make a payment online. So why are you emailing them still? I did a purge recently off my email list, and I got rid of so many people, literally so many people. I set it, I use ActiveCampaign, right? It's one of the best email autoresponders out there. I love it to bits. And there was a method of it, and I can't remember exactly how I did it now. Next time I do it, I'll make sure I remember. I went in there and I found a way to delete everyone off my list that had never opened a single email I'd sent them. Why should I have them on my list anyway? They're never going to open one, and they've got lots, so they've had plenty of emails off me. Trust me, I email every day. And if they've never opened one, then guess what? They're out. That's it. Gone. Because for all your email autoresponders, you pay your monthly fee for that based on how many people you've got on your list. And of course, also what tier of plan you're on as well, because some have different features and products, benefits and stuff. And I looked at it and thought, crikey, I was spending like $155 a month because I had such a big email list. And then I went, let's chop it down. I saved myself about 40 or 50 bucks straight off there. And then that makes sense. I can use that money for something else. Or I could just sit it in the back pocket, go out for a meal one night. Okay, all right, maybe not a whole meal, but, a half decent one at 50 bucks. But, it kind of made sense. Don't waste your money. Anyway, so that's me going to finish up for tonight. I'm looking forward to catching you all again tomorrow, and stay safe and well. We'll catch you then.